Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Moebius, a Korean genre bender from 2013 that was directed by Kim Ki-duk. I would classify this as an exploitation, horror, drama, romance hybrid. Alright? Now this is one of those movies that has such an impactful opening sequence, I feel like I should not tell you what happens, and I'm not going to. What I will say is that, in a nutshell, this film is about a severely dysfunctional family unit that involves a father, a mother, and a teenage son. The son has something bad happen to him at the beginning of the movie, and he must endure the emotional consequences. But the father and mother are also completely messed up in the head. Add to this a sexy convenience store girl who looks very much like the mother, and this situation becomes a violent and sexually charged descent into insanity. So I'm not going to mince words on this one. This is a violent, disgusting, depraved, wince-worthy, and ridiculous film that some viewers may write off somewhat justifiably as worthless garbage. Okay? On the other hand, it is surprisingly and oddly engaging because it has interesting themes and many surprises. Like, movies this nasty and provocative tend to be like low grade with poor acting, directing, and script writing, just as a general kind of generality. But Moebius is kind of an exception to that because it has good quality direction, performances, and even the script writing can be interesting at times, despite the fact that it's borderline reprehensible. That's kind of a rarity in cinema. The good thing is that the film is very honest with you as the viewer immediately. So if you find the opening 15 minutes to be like entertaining, you're in for a pretty good ride, I think, the rest of the way. But why exactly is this film so offensive and nasty? I'm not going to get into too many specifics, but I have to at least give you an idea of what you're in for. There's a lot of emphasis on self-mutilation as a gateway for sexual pleasure. So think about that for a second. And to draw a very loose comparison, I covered the Hisayasu Sato film Naked Blood. I think that was released in 1996 in my Asian horror playlist. I may have done a separate review of it too on my channel a while back. And that had kind of a similar theme, kind of blending in that self-mutilation and sex. Moebius is not nearly as gory as that film, but there are some parallels in terms of pain to induce arousal. And if I'm making comparisons to Naked Blood, fans of revolting cinema should pay attention because this movie could be up your alley. Okay, so just be aware that that's a thing that's a main theme of this film. But that's not all. Moebius also offers some extreme choices in presentation and structure. There's no dialogue, and I don't believe any music at all for the entire film. And that's an unconventional choice in the film industry, but it should not be a complete surprise if you're familiar with the director who has previously directed films with minimal dialogue. But this aspect definitely creates a unique viewing experience on top of all, the exploitative drama and horror and thrills. The runtime is less than 1.5 hours, which maintains a very nice pace. You're not going to get bored watching this. And fun fact, the same actress plays both the mother and the sexy convenience store lady. So if you pay attention to that. And to top it all off, there are a few genuinely funny moments of black humor in this as well. There's one pretty hilarious scene where a truck runs over something, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I need you to be surprised because it's absurdly macabre, and you may be entertained by it. But I rarely see a moment like that in movies. So I would say I got to stop talking about this now because I don't want to give too much away. It's definitely one of the nastiest films in Kim Ki-duk's entire filmography, and that is saying something. It's kind of nuts. But it's not like over-the-top action crazy nuts. It's more like a dark drama, horror, comedy, thriller. Like, it's a genre bender for sure. But if you're a fan of offensive genre benders with an edge, check it out. I do recommend this for a particular kind of viewer. And it's streaming in a variety of places. You got YouTube, Amazon, Tubi, and there may even be a few Blu-rays and DVDs still floating out there for you. If you've seen this one, let me know what you think. And as always, I'll see you next time.